Yeah, so we're into Spaceblock 40 Stack Challenge episode 33, and we're up here by the mixed builds because there's some mixed build stuff to do, and also because I don't really want to look at the mixed build stuff down here because that chaos buffer is kind of full, and we've got to do something about that. Okay, let's actually set some of this stuff up. The things I want are the first space science tech of all the infinite techs. That's part of the win conditions, which includes this one. Number 4 was the first one to use space science, so that's done. Or done that, done those. 7 is the first. Wait, so if I get these, is that going to be? I think it might be. That might be the entire. That might be this. What's queued up now might be all of the technology I need to do for the entire run. Might do another mining productivity or not. Might not bother. But yeah, so we've got I think it's 10 mixed builds. 4, 5. Yeah, we've got 10 mixed builds. The plan was kind of for 12 mixed builds, but that was also before I kinda realized that these ratios are somewhat for kind of a speedrun thing, and if I'm doing the 40 stack thing I need a lot more blue chips. So I think the plan is going to be, let's do something that uses a lot more blue chips, but then also realized, well, what do blue chips need? They need iron and copper, they need green chips, they need, all the stuff that comes down here, because I'm making blue chips here. Can I take something that's basically a mixed build, so let's find that and put it there, but then not actually keep any of this part. We'll do like this entire thing. That can all go as well. We'll do all of this differently. I might even do that bit differently. That bit connected to this bit here didn't connect, and those guys have still got the filter inserters. Let's get rid of those. This has still got the item and ground filter. Don't want that. Get rid of all the. Are there more? There are more. Why are those still there? Never mind. Okay, sure, whatever. Yeah. So. Lots of landfill going down, which is nice. Does that even connect? I'm not even sure that connects. Okay, so we go to the landfill going down for the next one. That'll probably be just straight up the last mix build. Oh yeah, I don't want any of that steel. That's not the steel. This is the steel. I don't want, in fact, all of that can just not be there. In fact, this entire, the steel belt doesn't need to exist there because I'm doing that differently. All of that can not be there. And I think I'm gonna take, I think this thing here, because we're gonna beacon this harder as well, is this. So that happens to line up really nicely with the coal. So we'll see if that works, and then we'll kind of see if we can put this thing together, see what kind of happens to the ratios, seeing whether things keep up and whether or not. Oh yeah, because we want to upgrade these to 3s as well. We don't need to do that yet. Let's get the rest of this in here, but then also figure out, because the plan is almost all of this will. How am I going to fit these in? Am I going to... Okay, let's get some more of that there as well, and yeah, then this just, yeah, sure. So the idea is that almost all of this copper and almost all of the iron get turned into green chips, with a bit extra, like here. That's going to get about this one, and then I can put another beacon here and another one, yeah. With all of the copper usage either being green chips or red chips, and then all of that just getting turned into blue chips over here. So I think there still might be more than This inventory is a mess as well. Oh, steel. That was the thing that occurred to me, wasn't it? That if I want less junk in the chaos buffer, a thing I can do is get rid of these steel overflows. Like, the steel can just build up in the LDS. Well, okay, it can just build up outside the LDS like that, which is completely fine. I've still got enough other places to be getting steel that I'm not super concerned about it, and just clearing all of this out of the blockage on the mixed build and the chaos buffer sounds like a much better idea. So yeah, so no more steel coming through. Yeah, let's not look at that. Don't worry about that, it's fine. So how am I powering this thing? I've got to go here, don't I? Then that can come up like here? Sure. Then if I have, yeah, so let's see if we can copy this a bit. Some amount of that. How many did I make? I think 5 is the number I want. I'm kind of guessing a bit of that as well. But I think the general plan was to be something like... yeah, something like that. Why does that not fit? Oh yeah, because it's supposed to be... I've done something weird and different with... I've just not... yeah, I just need to have... yeah, sure. All of that is a bit weird, apparently. Something like that. Are these guys actually powered at all? Should they be? They probably should be. That'll probably power them now. Do I have enough fuel coming down that belt? Because the other part of this is, like, I've got the seed there, definitely. And the answer is, to that belt, kind of no. So let's muck around with this a bit as well. And upgrade this just back to where the other feed fits in. Because I don't think sustained I need a red belt. But having a red belt there will just mean that each time the next build goes down, we'll just do that much better at making sure that the builds get all the fuel they need really quickly. So yeah, so let's see if I can make this not bad. And this is, yeah, I did that, kinda. Okay, sure. Let's try that again. Yeah, that's the pattern that I was kind of aiming for. Then this one is kind of weird. Yeah, because I think 5 of these are what I want. This can go underground to like here still. Is that true? Needs to go there or something like that. Yeah, so if I do this, these guys have now got all their iron. Let's also, yeah, let's do the other things I was thinking of doing over here as well. I mean, the bots kind of have enough stuff to do already in a manner that's probably fine, but all of these things want to be prod 3s. Maybe some of the red chips want to be prod 3s as well, but I'm probably not doing that. Yeah, just upgrade all of those, thanks. Is this... no, because this one also needed to go there, so I can power it like so. And this also needed to be... yeah, that does need to go underground, because I've got no iron going anywhere else. Okay, so that's fine. Do I have... oh, I'm missing the rubber ports for them there. Okay, so some of the iron is working its way down the belt. Sure. Where are these guys? Here? Is that in... yeah, that's not very sure. Whatever. Okay. So, this is going to get us... yeah, because the other thing is the gas is over here now, right? Except that... because I'm making the coils over here, I kind of don't need these coils here, and all of this, the different geometry means I might just be able to go... is that what I wanted? I don't think that's what I wanted at all. Let's just get one of these and go like... yeah, let's do that. Sure, that can go over there. Okay, do I have... Yeah, because if I'm doing this, then these guys benefit from these beacons, and so I probably don't need to worry about them at all. That's continuing to go that way, and I guess somehow... I do already have these on my help out. Why am I... Whatever. Sure, because if I do this kind of thing, yeah, and then these guys also jump, that's going to annoy me. Which is still going to annoy me because it's more landfill I have to blueprint on this one, probably. Here, and then I must have you here's a red splitter. I mean, I also don't have particularly great roboport coverage thus far, but I've also can just throw one of these guys in here now. So roboport coverage is a thing I'm just going to have to continue building in as I work my way across. Although, yeah, whatever. I'm continuing. So I've got my iron. My iron is building up. My copper is probably somewhere... Okay, so a radar is also a thing I need. Do I have a radar on me? I don't appear to have... I appear to have a bunch of robots on me that I don't care about, so all you guys can go in there. Yeah, so I've got copper arriving. Where is... Is there a radar over by these guys that I can... Actually, do I care? I'm not sure I care. I think that's just gonna... It's just gonna do its thing. So we're gonna have copper arriving here. We're going to have our green ships soon. I am actually going to move this thing down to... Am I? I mean, the pattern is nicer with these ones at the bottom and the next one at the top. Like, whatever. Not actually a big deal. You know what? I can probably make those go a little bit further as well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we've got... This doesn't need to be here, this could be over here. Nope. Different buffers, okay. So these guys are now being called these green chips, and all this stuff is going to back up because I haven't built the rest of the thing yet, but I am getting plastic out, which is cool. Yeah, so now we've got everything we need, and we can just copy and paste the rest of the things. But the thing is, I kind of only want... How many do I want? Maybe 6? Maybe that much of that thing? How is that? Because I think the plan I'm going to do here is something like that. Is that a good idea? I mean, okay, so that's a terrible idea. But other than that, is this a good plan? Let's move that a little more centrally. Let's put it there. I think that's kind of okay. These ones I don't need because I'm not even planning on making coal here. Because I've just got these two guys making the plastic and that's it. And I think... What were these? Oh yeah, that was... Oh, did I rotate these? No, I flipped these, so those are the right way around. Okay, cool. So... Yeah, this was the thing that I needed. I needed these guys going in here like so. That can go there. Then these guys can have to go there because I've got to get. Is that true? This one can just not go as far. That's kind of a better way of doing that. I like that more. That can go there. This other green chips comes up here. And other than the fact that that gas is in the way, but I'm not even going to worry about that. Like, I'm not even going to worry about how ugly that looks. It's fine. Sure. So the bots are going to turn up and get all of this done. And then this is going to give me a lot of red chips in theory, isn't it? And then this bottom belt is also going to make me blue chips. Okay, so let's figure out how blue chips work. And yeah, this is going to be another pattern that's going to be kind of the same, but also a little bit different. So one of the things that I want about this particular blue chips build, can it go there? Can it go there? I think it actually can. Yeah, because we want this inserter to happen differently. This one is in fact the green chips, and so piece of red belt, cue the piece of red belt. Because if I do this kind of nonsense, then I can also just have more of these here. Beaconing things a lot better, and maybe even, I don't think that's, is it even worth? Yeah, no, I'm not going to. That'll be fine there, that'll do that. So the thing is, which of these, yeah, because those are taking from that belt, but I guess they're putting it on another belt that's like here, that's just for blue chips. And I guess I'm getting acid in like that or something, which means that these guys are here, I guess. And I'm stuck, cool. Okay, that's not going to work there, so it's going to have to be here. But I think that still actually works. Like, I think that's still kind of fine, and then this one turns up like here. Okay, because if I how many times can I copy this? I don't think I want, like, those beacons here are not super high value, are they? But I do want more beacons over here, but they don't fit because I've got to get like this stuff in as well, which was kind of an already an issue, but you know, never mind. Okay, because I've kind of stabbed at these things without really thinking about it. 3.1. Yeah, crafting speed 3.1. I want, for the green chips, in fact for this entire belt of copper, I kind of want a total crafting speed of, like, a total crafting speed of 15 will be enough to take everything off this belt, because the coils recipe is 2 per second, and the red belt brings in 30. But I'm also kind of okay over provisioning everything, to be honest, because the reason why these things are on different belts is so that the only thing I actually take out are the blue chips, and everything else can build up on the belts. And so as long as I've got enough of the intermediates, and this is making enough of the, like, this is using enough of the acid, which it's currently not, because it's currently not doing anything, I'm kind of okay with things being not entirely at ratio, as long as these guys end up using everything. And they're currently without gas, and I don't really have enough of the pipes to do this myself. Do I need any? I don't really need any more rubber ball coverage in that, do I? It's going to be pretty much fine. I do need these 2 beacons, pretty big deal. Everybody got to go fast. So the other question is 4.3 5, 6, nearly 7. So the total speed of these guys is nearly 7, and 2, 4. Yeah, so I've got each of these bits, each of these 4 is slightly less than this block of 4, but I've also got like the both sides thing going on, except that these ones are not operational, which also means this has to go differently. Cool. So that's gonna, yeah, this one's fine. This one is just going there. And also, yeah, let's actually do this so everyone gets their inputs. That's probably a better idea than the alternatives. Okay, so yeah, how do we even tell if, I mean, let's just like kick the rest of these guys off so I don't need the stuff that's in my inventory anyway. You put that on the belt. Okay, yeah, not really even sure at the moment whether that's going to be a good scale of things, but let's kind of hope that it is. And we're gonna have some interesting troubles copying this thing because yeah, one up, yeah, it looks to go about there, doesn't it? And then we're gonna need more landfill like here, and then a bit more there, and then this bit doesn't need to exist. And then over here we got to put the actual smelting build in, because that's also a thing. Yeah, we got some of it, we did not get all of it. Okay. There. Except some of that is, yeah, that does not need to be. Okay. So I've also got the yeah, the filter inserters there, which I do not need to be there either. So those filter inserters can disappear. That seed is kind of not important anymore. It's only important for the top one. So the question is, am I successfully taking all the copper off the belt? Where, yeah, these guys need to be powered as well. Cool. Maybe, I don't think this is going to give me any inserter bottlenecks of any kind. I've got a lot of stuff to just give away. I mean, these 5 by themselves should be able, assuming there's no other bottlenecks. This guy looks like it's output inserter blocked. Yeah, we'll walk away from that for the moment. We'll let the transients sort themselves out. Module 3s, module 2s, that's all pretty much what I wanted. Yeah, so now this is the second half of the problem, in that we actually need to unclog all of this stuff so it flows properly, so that the blue circuits get into the chaos buffer that they do. How are these guys going? You guys just keep doing your thing. I was going to do that differently as well. I might not. I do have a bunch of these guys that, I mean, this is just getting things out of my inventory at the moment, because, you know, that's going to help get stuff off the belt. Yeah, this is all a bit of a disaster. I think the thing I was going to do first is check on the space concrete, because that's a thing that also just needs to be going the whole time, because that's going to be a big thing. And yeah, we got 150, sure. This guy probably wants to be a stack inserter, doesn't it? In fact, I might stack inserter. Yeah, let's do that, and then request more. Request 600 of this, and then this one can be landfill, and this one actually other way around. You know, the thing I actually did instead of the thing that I simply said. All the landfill goes in there. All of this stuff goes in here. And this is now going a lot faster. And the other thing I've noticed is this belt is unhappy. Why is this belt unhappy? You're just not getting the stuff. Why have I got, you know, do you just need, You just need to go faster. Which is a bit of a shame that I put... Yeah, okay, so we'll go back up and we'll get some speed 2 modules. Because they should be not too far away. Like just up here or something. Yeah, it's supposed to be clearing the rest of that stuff up or whatever. Oh, speed 2's nearly done. All the speed 3s can live in there so that they'll stop when I get around to doing it. I'd rather not have these on me, and this is also just... I'm not actually sure I'm making these anywhere, am I? So let's do a fairly silly thing. Where I'd rather just not have these in my inventory, and I'm considering doing the rest of that by logistic request some point later, but not yet. Let's also... Yeah, okay, so that's probably fine because a lot of stuff is shut down because all of this is just not running, which is a bit of a shame. But we'll get the space concrete back up to speed. Is that better? Are you going to have... You are still going to have input bottleneck issues, aren't you? Can I... Yeah. We're going to do that. So this guy should have a lot more barrels to play with. Okay, and then this thing is hopefully going to have all the stuff it needs, and we'll be able to do the space concrete faster. Yeah, especially with... So this could... Yeah, so by the time... Actually, I've got to do the main inventory. You guys have that, and you have that. And... Yeah, this is super fast. What speed is this recipe? 0.2. Okay, yeah, sure. And so I'm probably not output bottlenecked. No, I'm still input bottlenecked. Okay, sure. And is that getting... It looks like it's getting further down the belt. Okay, whatever. Things are getting better. That's finished. I could do something differently there as well, but the main thing to do is, yeah, unclog some of this disaster. I think we can do the same thing of taking some of the LDS out. Because this should free up a bit of space. And we can immediately just move the stuff over here, which is only ever a temporary fix. But the plan is, now that we've got a lot of other blue chips, that I should be able to do, like the thing I wanted to move on to, yeah, it'll be fine, that can all go there, yeah, sure. Yeah, so much LDS, sure. The thing I wanted to move on to is doing a Spidertron thing somewhere. You guys kinda needed that, you also needed a bunch of that. Yeah. Did you know this one? Oh, it's the same one. Sure. Okay. Everyone gets LDS. Good times. Yep. Sorting that. Okay. Yeah. Let's get ourselves a bit of space. I just seen the road here and reminded that I was going to do road things. Am I actually going to do road things? Let's pretend that we're going to do some kind of road stuff. Just like, you know, that far to the top of the mixed build. Sure. Why are you not even running it? Did I end up not putting a radar over there? Oh, this is... That's going to be the problem. It's not even getting its stuff yet. However, if this is stationary, then it's fueled. It's just not getting the seed. So that should kick off soonish, hopefully. Yeah. Why did I not... I'm sure I put a radar somewhere over there. Maybe I didn't put a radar enough over there. Anyway, never mind. That should help that. But doing things, yeah, the next thing was going to be a Spidertron thing. But I think the step before that is going to be... Where do I have you? Okay, so... Do I want to expand fuel again? I don't think I need to expand rocket fuel particularly quickly. I think these guys getting their stuff done are going to be fine for a while. I wanted more of these things because I want to turn, so we got to do, okay, let's, if I'm doing a Spidertron thing, where's Spidertron? Maybe, is it in, it's in logistics, sure. I need the fish, which I haven't done yet. I need the rocket control units. I need a lot of LDS. Rocket launchers, which I've automated. I need exoskeletons. I need efficiency modules. The exoskeletons and the efficiency modules are the main things I haven't automated yet. Can I actually? Oh, that was another thing that it reminded me of, isn't it? Yeah, that I might need more of those. So let's do that, because getting more of these things is going to be kind of important, given that one of the things I want to do, if I can find, how are these guys going? Yeah, they're still getting through it, okay, sure. Which of these don't I need? I'm done with shotguns. So, shotguns can move over to the legs that I need for Spidertron, which I'm pretty sure I've not automated anywhere. Yeah, sure. Then put these like here, and put one of those there, and are you getting other silly stuff delivered? No, you're just getting the useful things delivered. That's good. Okay. Is that that is the noise of a rocket going up. Okay. Which is fine, I guess. And then all the science has stopped because I'm out of green. That wasn't what I expected. Why am I out of green? I'm out of green because I don't have belt or inserters, because because I blasted the iron build that was there, so I'm not getting iron in through here, which means I need to get more iron in, I guess, here. This can be a thing that we're going to do. Sure. You have whatever my inventory. My inventory doesn't want this stuff either. What do I do with stone? Oh, because you're out of steel. I used to have some steel there. Do I even care about that? I'm not sure I really care about that at all, given that I've got reinforced concrete and stuff like that getting built in other places as well. That's still a full stack of furnaces, which is worthwhile. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, this is why I was here, because I wanted to get rid of these and get rid of this. Sure. Those are, and also the wood, those are things that are not super important to me at the moment. And arguably also the other mixed build blueprints. That's the thing I can write about later. Okay. Yeah, these guys were going well enough, I guess. Shotgun shells getting through it. 27 out of 48 stacks. 9 out of 48 stacks, sure. Yeah, we're starting to get into green science now. Oh, did I ever put in... I did put in that buffer for green science, didn't I? Yeah, so green science is going to build up here. Red science... doing it like this would be kind of silly when I can go down to one of the waterfill mixed builds and just, put something in here to get... In fact, how is the landfill build doing? The landfill build is completely full. Okay, in that case, you can go there, and this is going to quietly in the background work on my stack of red science. It's probably not even the thing I'm going to worry about right now. I should actually go and do the important things. Yeah. I do have a lot of these, good. Okay. So the theme is, if this is going to be... Can I actually... I could do this entirely as a request setup, couldn't I? in which case I can give those guys slightly more space. I can do this kind of pattern, except I'm only going to have, yeah, because I need to be able to, unless, that's not going to work, is it? Because the plan is still to do like a request thing here and do some of these upgrades, give this guy some of the upgrades, except that this one doesn't really have a good way of being a level 2 thing. So I think we can leave it like that. We can bring that over there. This guy can then go in a box like so. And then this one wants to be request module 1's 50, sure. Red chips 200, sure. Blue chips also 200, because why not? Actually, let's just go 100, because these things are kind of slow. Then let's get us, where is, yeah, one of these things like here. And I guess on the other side of, yeah, sure. Then I did still have these guys, good. Okay, so this is kind of going to be stacks of efficiency 3 modules and also Spidertron stuff. The other thing I need to do is deal with fish, and hopefully these guys also request a decent amount out of the garbage that's over here, of which I still have a ton of LDS and a ton of these things. Actually, give me all of these things. Do I need to be, maybe I need to do request malls for upgrading prod mods as well. Like speed mods seem to be the only thing that I have enough of there, and also actually prod mods are a thing I need a whole bunch more of because of how many I put. Like I could rip all these 2s and 3s out of these mixed builds if I get to the point that I just need to get this done. And why no coils? Oh, that's the other thing I need to copy. Yeah, yeah. Like I could pull all these modules back out to fill up the 40 stacks, but I'd rather kind of not. But, you know, we'll see. So that's all going kind of well. If I can do this, yeah, let's do that again, and then cancel these guys, and then do the same with these, except with prod mods. Don't need 200 of those, only need 100 of those. And then yeah, these guys, bots are going to slowly turn up or something, aren't they? Yeah, cool. Efficiency modules, prod mods. Then because of peculiarities of stuff of how I copy and pasted that didn't actually quite fit. These guys were just to get them out of the chaos buffer. So that's going to be doing something. The thing is also because of a later plan, I do want a couple more of these. Possibly, I haven't actually decided how many more of these want, but we're gonna do a big dramatic train thing, because why not? In fact, that's more than. Yeah, we're gonna use the trains to be dramatic. It'll be fine. These guys are now running at the rate at which the engines are coming up, but that's also fine. Batteries are actually looking really good. I'm getting some batteries down to the laser turrets, which is a big deal because these guys need to work on their stacks, and they are, so that's nice. Are you input blocked at all? you're still kind of waiting on batteries. You're still kind of, yeah, I don't think making you faster will help because you're still waiting on batteries, so we're going to leave that there. Are we at least now making... Yeah, so we are now making a lot more prod mod 3s and a lot more efficiency module 3s, so that's cool. Is it? Yeah, I can kind of get away with that. This is still a bit of a disaster. And what else can I pull out of? I guess I've got more yeah, it's just LDS, isn't it? All this huge volume stuff is just... Okay, yes, yeah, so much LDS. Maybe I didn't need all of those things. All of the places that extended LDS did in fact not actually need to extend LDS. Because that's all full now. And yeah, these guys, I don't want to fill them that much because they've got to be able to deliver the other things they need. But also, we can do that. I think if I am going to do Spidertron stuff soon, I don't want to be launching satellites. I want to organize some of this stuff into like batches of 100 fish. Okay, batches of 100 things, so that I can get fish from them. Sure. Yeah, because you can get up to 100 fish per rocket depending on how much science you throw in. And so that's going to be enough for 5 rockets, which is going to be 5 stacks of fish. The rest of that is not going to be super interesting at all. I might do more of this between episodes. Yeah, so I've now got an entire, a fish rocket worth of science in a couple of places, which will, get me around to, do I have, and it's still just LDS, okay, yeah, so let's also, we'll cut some of the LDS production, even though it's actually, I'm actually now short on red chips, which is super interesting. That's kind of not quite what I expected, but I am getting more red chips through this blue science build, and in particular these guys could also be upgraded. They could really be upgraded. Maybe that's the other thing I do today, because even just giving them more prod mods would be a big deal. And this is actually flowing pretty nicely now. Like this is a strangely healthy situation. So yeah, okay, so last thing we're going to do, still waiting on, I'm going to have to come back and intercept that personally, but the thing I wanted was prod mod 2s, which are in this direction, and then more assembly machines. Is this all going well enough? Sure. Then do I have... Okay, so I've got prod mod 1s. I'll do an upgrade planner thing instead. Is this all going kind of well enough, I guess? I mean, I've got to do the blue belt as well, and that might be a big deal. You're just putting cogs out at the rate that you can, whatever. We still got a lot of Spidertrons to make. I'm not super concerned about how long that's going to take. It's not over there, it's over here. Yeah, so all of these guys that are currently just making red chips at plus 8%, we can have them make red chips at... So that's plus 16. Crafting speed -1. What happens if... I mean, this is gonna... The crafting speed is gonna go from 1 to 0.75, which is gonna be roughly the same crafting speed, isn't it? Yeah, it is. so they're going to take things off the belt at the same rate, but instead of 8% extra redshifts for free, they're going to give me 24% extra redshifts for free, so I'm good for that plan. That is a thing that I like. A beacon's just full. They're not full. Why beacon's not full? Because steel. Because the only way the beacons are getting steel are from here. That's suboptimal. Is there a different... I think this is also just a mess, isn't it? Like, I could do that, and then... Actually, yeah, I reckon I can make this worse in a way that means I can automate feeds to beacons, because if this thing goes to here, like so, that's still connected, which is fine, and then this thing can go here, and then a splitter I don't have. I must have a splitter I can do somewhere here. Yeah. This will automate steel to beacons, also from that giant steel line, so beacons are going to be fine. Yeah. Plastic I don't need. Do I still have... I still have 5 RCUs that I don't want. Sure. Fine. Okay, so I think we're probably about to leave it here. Okay, no, we're going to do a fish mission. Fish mission is going to be the last thing we do. So auto launch with cargo, launched, rocket is taking off, and we should hopefully get 100 fish back. That's kind of going to be the plan here. Because those 100 fish will help us make Spidertrons. And yeah, did we get... Cannot tell how many fish we got. 52 from there, 48 from there. Yeah, we got some fish. We got the 100 fish we need. I'll have to do this a lot more to get fish for stacks, but also whatever. Get this LDS out of my inventory, please. Okay, easier said than done because my inventory is a mess. But yeah, now we've got fish to go and make Spidertrons. So yeah, so that's where we're going to leave it. We kind of had some progress. A bunch of things that got blocked are no longer blocked. Space concrete is... Where's space concrete? Space concrete's over here. Space concrete is nearly 5 stacks finished. That's significantly faster than I thought it would be, and it's blocked on uranium now. Okay, sure. Wasn't expecting that to be quite so good, but fine. Water fill is probably fine. Oh wait, I wonder how these guys are... Oh, they're full up. Huh. Which means these guys are starting to back up again. Which is good, because I'd run that down. I've got other things I need to do with that as well. These guys are... Yeah, so this contraption here means that half of the spent fuel cells I get back get reprocessed and the other half gets saved. So that's got to work on the stacks as well. These guys were kind of fine. Let's check on the tank stuff and the grenades and stuff like that. Grenades are then... Yeah, these guys are most of the way done, as in over halfway. These guys are still kind of slow. Do I think they could be faster or slower than Spidertron? I don't know, but I'm going to just, blast them harder. So we're going to double the rate at which we're making tank shells, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're good for all those components. That'll be fine. Then this is still not going to be launching, because it's not launching satellites. I'm waiting to put fish in it manually. But yeah, we've got, at this point, all the things we need to start automating Spidertrons. 27 of those, which is enough. Legs, let's check on... Oh yeah, let's check on these things, because these things are always taking ages. And they kind of look like they need to be reallocated, but 800 each, yeah. They're still doing... They've got a lot of work to do. Which is kind of fine. We knew that was going to be a thing. Locomotives were doing more for reasons. The other thing I wanted to check was these, because so I've now done almost all of... Like, what else is left there? Power switch and loudspeakers, neither of which I've really used. Okay, this thing is going to be next. And these two will eventually go here, and we can do that kind of thing. Yeah, are there 8 things on that tab? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so this, when we do the loudspeakers and put them here, that will be that entire kind of row of stuff done. Blue science is happening. We did have a buffer of blue science that we blasted, and I guess we're working on that as well. Of blue science, did I say blue science? I meant green science. I was looking at green science. And we also have a buffer of blue science, which we kind of don't need. Yeah, so we can probably stop blue science as well. Purple science needs to go a bit more. Yellow science is still doing whatever. And yeah, the main thing of, hey, I need more blue chips, and hey, I need the chaos buffer to not be a complete mess, are both kind of solved. Okay, there's still a lot of alias in there. Let's... Yeah, those... It's still an ugly disaster. But you know, it's an ugly disaster in which everything is functional enough-ish. So yeah. So that's going to be episode 33. We're getting stuff done. Yeah, automate more things next, I guess.